Hello, Hofstra fans. Welcome to the WB Mason Coaches Report right here on GoHofstra.com. Anthony Santinello now joined with the head coach of the Hofstra Pride men's lacrosse team, Seth Tierney. Coach, how's everything going?
Going all right, Anthony. How are you?
Good. So, tough loss for the Pride this past weekend against Fairfield here at James M. Stewart Stadium. 9-8 loss to the Stags to open up the 2016 CAA schedule. Just take me through the loss.
Yeah, certainly really disappointed. I had opportunities to win that game, up 7-6 with, at the beginning of the fourth quarter, and it kind of just slipped through our hands a little bit. A couple things did not go our way. We need to make those things go our way, and it didn't happen. So we need to get back on the horse. We need to get back at practice today, and we need to focus on Delaware as we go forward. But the effort was there. At times the execution wasn't there, and the CAA takes on a whole new life of its own. So we've got to be prepared for one-goal games each and every week going out.
And so in the last minute of that game, you guys get the goal to bring it to within a one-goal game, and then a chance at the end with about 20 seconds left. Jack Concannon kind of throws the ball out towards midfield. It gets taken away by Fairfield. What did you see in that final play that kind of just did it for you?
Yeah, we go man up, and Sam Lennar stepped into a pocket and got it to 9-8, and then the face-off, there was a little scramble, went down their way, and Jack gets the ball, makes a save, gets the ball. And their guy got a piece of it. I thought, it could have been interference. Again, even with the camera angle, it's tough to tell whether it was interference or he was standing in the crease. Again, tough call, bang, bang. Well, we shouldn't be in those positions to analyze that stuff. We just need to do our job. And again, we need to be a little bit smarter, down the stretch with some penalties and with some of our play. And take advantage of some things. We let a couple of possessions slip through our hands in the first half. That certainly can affect the second half, but effort was there. Again, we just got to fix the execution. We knew the CAA was going to be a battle this year, and we'll get back at it.
Corey Hendrickson with 6 goals in the game for the Pride. Only scored 8 as a team, but how good was Corey playing?
Yeah, Corey, I had spoken to him over the weekend. Yes, 6 goals. Corey is a guy that was locked in. And things were going his way, and he took advantage of his opportunities. That's really what it comes down to. When you get an opportunity, you got to take advantage of it. I thought, regardless of the 6 goals, I thought it was one of the better games that Corey played because he got the ball out of his stick a lot quicker than normal, and he reaped the good fortune of it coming back to him because he got rid of it, and it wasn't in one guy's stick. And through the ball movement, he was at the end of the rainbow for a couple of them, and he put his shots on the goal. He put them into good spots, and he had 6 goals.
Sam Lennar and Josh Byrne, only 1 point combined between the two. Now that teams are locking down on them more, how much harder does it make to get them the ball consistently?
Yeah, I mean they had opportunities. It wasn't they were shut off, and we got to take care of some opportunities as we go forward. Again, we need Sam and Josh to be great, as we say every week. Those guys are better players, and to Fairfield's credit, they did a good job on them. And we just got to get those guys in better positions, and we got to have them take advantage of some opportunities as we go forward.
The Pride take on Delaware this weekend. Now, starting off 0-1 in the conference, how crucial is this win coming up for the Pride to get back on the horse?
Yeah, every win's a big win. Certainly you want to start off 1-0, and we can't go back in time there. So now this one's a huge one to get back to 1-1, and we're one of 3 teams that lost the game this week. So there's 3 teams that are 0-1, and now the best we can do is to try to be 1-1. Delaware had a big win over UMass this weekend, and they're putting some things together. So again, we got to watch some film. We got to learn about Delaware. They got a bunch of new players, obviously playing with a little confidence right now with this UMass win, and we got to find out what they're about and put together a good game plan and lock it in for the game this weekend.
A couple of big events here this weekend as well at James M. Stewart Stadium. But what is the scouting report before the game against Delaware?
Yeah, I mean, again, they've got a couple of new players. Our former goalie is their assistant coach, so I think that they're going to know a little bit about our personnel and Chris Selva. We're certainly thrilled that he's up there coaching at the Division I ranks, and awfully proud of Chris. But they've got they've got a solid face-off game. They've got some athletes running around. They've got some guys that were in the wings last year that are now prominent players. They move the ball well. Looks like they're playing some zone defense, and we're going to have to be prepared for that. And their goalie's starting to play well. He's a transfer from Syracuse, Parker, and and I'm sure Chris Silva's working with him on what's going on. So it's going to be a challenge like every game. We're certainly hopeful Mother Nature plays a role for us, and it's a nice day because we do have, like you mentioned, we've got Alumni Day coming up. We've got a Fowler family dedication where Mr. Fowler is the godfather of Hofstra lacrosse. He comes to all of our games. He's on campus all the time, and the Fowler family means so much to us. A class of '71 is going to be honored. The first time that the NCAA had their playoffs, and we were the host and played a big role in that, and we were part of it. So we're going to honor the 1971 team, and again, so it's going to be some excitement around campus this weekend.
What's the key to coming out of the victory early
Yeah,
on?
I mean, again, take advantage of our opportunities, playing a little bit more angry, and this is a big game. We got to treat each one of these games is now a playoff game, and we just got to get back at it. We're a good team. We've had 4 losses where we've taken turns, maybe offensively and defensively, of not playing our best games. We've got 6 wins where that has happened. So we just got to believe in our system, and we got to get back at it, and see what happens on Saturday.
Head coach of the Hofstra Pride men's lacrosse team, Seth Tierney. Coach, thanks for the time. Best of luck this weekend.
You got it. Thank you.
Thank you for watching the W. Mason Coaches Report right here on GoHofstra.com.